They'll be walking by and they'll be going like this. It's the expression on their face is great. Their face goes all funny and they go, "What? We thought it was a sea sponge." People believe that that's actually where the sponges come from. Actually, it starts off as seed. Obviously, we wait till they bloom. They get to look like a little squash. At some point, the plant will decide that it's done growing and it'll draw all the moisture out, and this will turn very yellow. This is the beginnings of a sponge. We break the end off, take the seeds out, and then we soak it. There you go, and you get the sponge. The advantage is that it's not synthetic. These things are 100% natural, 100% biodegradable. This was our dishwashing sponge. We used this for an entire year, and it never smelled. I started off with a cactus garden when I was probably 3.5 years old, and since then I've grown everything that I could get my hands on. When my dear wife Sherry brought home that ugly old gourd, is what we thought, here years ago. And then we moved out here, I thought, I'll just plant it and see. And now we have a sponge business. Loofahs come in all shapes and sizes. Right next to each other, you can have a huge one and a small one. The biggest problem I have is I have an overabundance of vines. This is what would happen if I didn't trim them every day. This is probably a week's worth of growth. People are buying these for their feet.
It's almost the two quintessential Italian-American dishes, chicken parm and pizza. We'll sell like 80, 90 a night. Can't make them fast enough sometimes.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's definitely an impressive feat to see somebody take down a whole chicken parm, but it's been done.
It's like, why didn't we think of this before? It's like dripping down my hand.
Double Dutch is a rhythm. Double Dutch is a sound. Double Dutch is a feeling. You have to hear the rhythm, so your feet has to go with the beat of the roll. That's the secret of Double Dutch. Bringing Double Dutch back was something like just to bring women over 40, over a certain age, 35, 40 years old, back to their youth in a fun way, but also bringing forward the importance of obesity and health and Black women health and wellness. So between getting African American women together to feel like we were kids again and to also get healthy, I came up with the Dutchess approach.
I grew up jumping rope. My mother always jumped double dutch. She made sure I knew how to jump from a young age. Bringing it back now, I really never stopped. Like we would do it at community events or barbecues, but now doing it on a consistent basis, it's so much fun being 30 plus and everyone's 30 plus and everyone's jumping. But it's funny because now the younger generation does not know how to jump rope. So also to give them an opportunity to come out and jump and learn.
You don't have to know how to jump. Come on out, we have single rope, you can start with that. We have the fitness instructors that help you to start getting moving. And we'll introduce you into the rope slowly. You don't have to jump with us right away. There are other activities that we're offering. So it's not just double dutch, but it's also bonding with the women, knowing that, oh, I used to sit and watch you guys jump. I never did learn, but I want to learn now. So come on out. We can help you learn.
So you can jump double dutch with your eyes closed because it's a sound and it's a rhythm. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So I want everybody to say tick tock, okay? All right, so when you get in, you go tick tock, okay? It's not so much a visual thing, it's more of a feeling and it's more of a sound. We have Suffolk County, which is Tanner Park, and Freeport here in Cow Meadow Park. You hear those cheers? We support each other, we love each other, we have so much fun. No matter how cold it is, we have so much fun.
Best chicken in the neighborhood. You can't beat it.
The world needs to know. Found my buddy Drew. Howdy. Sup? We're actually friends, I promise. We're gonna go get some Backdoor chicken.
My name is Salvador Santana. I'm the general manager for the Velvet Taco in downtown Chicago. Backdoor chicken is a 2.5 to 3 pound chicken. We brine it for 24 hours, then we soak it in another 24-hour of marinade. Fresh cilantro, canola oil blend in it. It's got oregano, garlic in it. It's got black pepper in it. And after those 48 hours of loveliness and goodness, we stick it in the rotisserie and it cooks for almost about an hour. Side of our corn pico that we make fresh in-house, a lote, which is our version of a Mexican street corn, 6 corn tortillas that we make fresh to order.
Gives you a complex herbal composition.
It's normally $20, right?
$20, and on Mondays we sell it for $10.
It's a great deal. Where could you go for $10 and feed multiple people?
So it says it'll feed a family, but we'll be eating for days on it.
On Mondays you can't reserve one, you can't call ahead for one, you actually have to physically come into the restaurant and physically order in the restaurant. Every single Monday we sell completely out of it. We're actually losing some money on it, but we like the exposure of the restaurant and how many people it actually brings into the restaurant.
We're a little bit behind schedule, which is slightly disturbing and problematic because they might run out of burgers. They only sell like 6 of them every other day of the week.
That makes sense.
But on Monday, they sell 100.
We have people that religiously get it every single Monday.
We're third in line. That means if there are only 2 chickens left, we're not getting a chicken. Backdoor chicken?
Backdoor chicken.
Oh my gosh.
And right now it's 6:45 p.m. It's dinner o'clock, and you have how many left? So after a substantial rush, we're right down around sub 20.
So let's show you what $10 buys you.
Oh, the bird. Most importantly, sporks.
Oh, but don't worry, we have
more. Extra.
I eat it as I go because just look at it. I'm human. I'm gonna eat a little as I go. As opposed to the robots that get Backdoor chicken. Cheers! Look how it just falls off though. This is a plastic spork and it's shredding.
What? I can't wait. It's so savory, but it's not overly salty.
Huge hot dog guy. It's tasty. It's an activity. Finger licking. Chicken for the picking.
I have 2 machines running. Each burger takes around 4 minutes to make.
It's pretty cheap. It's $6. I was surprised by how delicious it was. A different experience than getting a fast food burger.
I'm Stephen Friend, co-founder at Creator, and I run operations. The project was started in 2010, and since then we've brought together a team of engineers, fabricators, chefs, culinary experts, a variety of other skills that were needed to complete this restaurant. You take a fresh brioche bun, sliced, butter, and toasted all to order, and it gets to a custom box that we designed. The next part of the process, a saucer that dispenses sauce down in the milliliter, so you get just the right amount of sauce, and moves on to get a fresh slice of pickles, tomato, and onions. From there, we dispense fresh lettuce, fresh grate the cheese. While the first half of the burger is being prepared, we have a grinder that's taking whole pieces of chuck and brisket, grinding them to order, gets the seasoning, and then it's ready to go off to the customer.
Just seeing it being made on the machine in real time and how fresh it is. It's really amazing.
When we were brainstorming what we wanted the space to be, it was very important to us to use a lot of natural materials and be very light and inviting and open.
This is my first robot burger. Really good. Super fresh. You get the perfect bite.
Building the rest of the company here in the Bay Area has been great because it's this community of engineers, chefs, people that love food, people that are open to trying new things, and the customer base to go with it.
To this day, I still have VHS tapes in the store. Just like albums have come back, VHS tapes have come back, and they've come back to younger people, and look at them like, this format's older than you are. How do you know from VHS? But people still love VHS for some reason.
At your home, do you have a VCR player?
I do not. I have one here in the store. So we opened this store March 23rd, 1985. My name is Ira Belfer. I am the owner and only employee. Captain Video had 15 stores at the peak, and now I'm the last one. The last one went out more than 10 years ago. And this is the funny thing, is that in the 35 years I've been here, we have never raised the price of the rentals. It's still, to this day, $2.99 to rent the movie.
This guy here is the only one that's just hanging around and keeping it open.
365, 7 days a week, Christmas, New Year's. The store has never been closed since I opened in 1985. I had surgery about 2 years ago, and my girlfriend came down and she ran the store for 4 or 5 days. And then I had jury duty, which I couldn't get out of, so the store opened at 12 o'clock. I was lucky they let me out at 12. You sacrifice a lot when you work as much as I do. But I do get a lot of joy and happiness, and I have family here. People are like my family. You don't strike me as a Pikachu kind of guy, though. You know, everybody has their own little niche that they like, you know? And being here as much as I can, you start knowing these people's tastes and everything, you know? Which is good. You know, it's good. I think he appreciates that, right?
I do.
What I found years and years ago is people like that personal touch. You just want to talk to a human being. When people come in this store, they know I'm here. Ira, what's good? What's recommend? What do you like? What came in last week? And I have repeat customers over and over and over because they like the service. And I still have, to this day, after 35 years, I probably have 5 or 6 customers who've been coming in since day one. As long as I can come to work and as long as things are okay, I'm still coming to work every day because I provide a service for people and nobody else gives what I give. And I'm the last video store left.